Dr. Vinayakamurthy, let me come to your cup of tea, education. And that is really the biggest asset that you bring in your bid to secure a seat in the Colombo district. What are the reforms that you expect to bring if you secure your seat in Parliament?
Definitely, like the education's become a matter now. Even after COVID-19, we have identified there are a lot of struggle in the formal education system. So student has moved forward to the online education, and basically the entire system of the education has gone in a different arena now. Even the international industry of education also changed. Even they're expecting next couple of years they will continue the 40% in online platform. Only 60% to 60% they are going to go for like class-based education.
Right.
This is also a matter we have to look into this. But according to my knowledge, in Sri Lanka, we have to do a re-engineering process in our entire education system, starting from school, ending with the university. First of all, you have to think, why we are learning education? Why you are going for the education? Education matter for getting a job. But Sri Lanka, you look at Sri Lanka, we have a separate ministry for school, we have another ministry for the higher education, and another ministry for the vocational education. Then for the employment, some other ministry. You look into that. So there's no connections. But if you can go and see in India, they have one ministry that is for education and human resources. So there's a connection. There's a coordination. So first of all, the basic issue, you have to understand all these ministries you have to form with the objective. This objective is not going to give like a platform for the national interest. So we have to change the entire system at what I'm referring. So according to me, even the next government, they have to look into this matter. So whether we are forming or someone is forming doesn't matter. They have to take it consideration on when they are forming a one ministry, it should be connected. At least you can have one ministry and you have deputies in each discipline. That doesn't matter. So this is the way I am proposing that education system has to get re-engineering process. And further, now after this COVID-19, one message we have to get very clear. The message is when like foreign education coming into Sri Lanka, and then it is going to overtake the entire system of Sri Lankan education industry. Why? Because now it's entirely everything is online. Even Oxford University, even like if you take like any leading university in the world, Harvard University, everybody is coming to the picture of online. So when they are coming to the picture of online, now the competition between the local institution in Sri Lanka and the foreign institution. So government is looking forward to introduce like more number of universities, state universities, and government is looking forward to introduce a more number of private universities. What's the purpose? Are you going to serve the purpose? No, because we are not par with the international outlook. If you look at that, I studied my first degree from Colombo University. My university rank was over 4,000. I have a small question from you. Just look at the picture. I entered the university by facing one competitive examination, right? And they have choose a very clue of students for the university, all the state university. I went to the university, I studied there, and the good lecture panel, everything fine. All the systems are fine. Then finally, when I come out from the university and look at that and see, I am in the 4,000 rank than other university. I went to UK for my MBA. When I look at that particular university, I'm paying entire money. They didn't have any examination. I paid them entire money and going for the MBA program. When I look at that university, that is a less than 500 rank in the world. So my question, is it a wrong of the student or wrong of the system? If the system is best, our rank would be best because we have a best students. Having a best student, our rank is 4,000. And those students, when you take the Western country, whatever university, you have to pay and you have to go inside. But still the university ranks are less than 100, less than 500.
Because they don't have a competitive exam.
Even they don't have a competitive exam, and the outlook is different. Right. So you have to change the outlook. Rather than you are talking about that international business, international student we have to bring over here, how you can bring the international student with having your ranks are very low? So you have to bring your ranks up. Of course, now recently the Pradhania University, they have pulled the rank to less than 400 now. That is a very good news. Now they are moving forward this outlook. This is the message I should give to the public, that they have to change the system. It should be par with international. Now education coming as a one roof. It is under one umbrella. We have to be very careful.